On this episode of Mythbusters,
Hey, look at that!
Adam and Jamie investigate the science behind the candy and soda sensation that's sweeping the internet. Like chemistry super sleuths, they bust the culprits behind the cola cascade.
No CO2, no foam.
And they can't resist using the gassy geyser for some Mythbuster madness.
Cue dramatic music.
Then, envious of the candy and soda success, they go all out to find their very own magic combo of homemade mayhem. And on top of all that, Cary, Grant, and Tori take on the tall tale that a postage stamp can cause a helicopter to spiral out of control.
Are we nuts?
If we're wrong about this, we're going to have a really bad day.
Who are the Mythbusters? Adam Savage.
I'm making a rocket out of meat.
And Jamie Heineman.
I'm so excited!
Between them, more than 30 years of special effects experience.
That's what I'm talking about!
Joining them, Carrie Byron.
I'm a piñata.
Grant Imahara.
Don't say anything.
And Tori Belleci.
Oh, yeah, no, totally.
They don't just tell the myths. They put them to the test. First up, the Mythbusters are going to have a blast.
All right, guys, I've got a fun little experiment for you to try out. I was just doing this photo shoot with FHM, and it seems to coincide with an internet phenomena of people taking 2-liter bottles of soda and dropping chewy candies into it for boom, big explosive.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. It's all over the net. It creates some kind of geyser that comes out the end of the soda bottle, right?
Yeah, and every time I've seen it on the web or on television, they've trot out an expert to tell us why it happens. And all of their explanations are amazingly different. None of them agree with each other.
So we're not going to test whether or not this occurs.
No, we know that it occurs.
Yeah. We're going to have to check out whether these various explanations are correct, though.
And which one is correct, if any.
Okay.
It's a craze that was kicked off by our very own bubbly Mythbuster. Add some Mentos to some Diet Coke, and you get a cascade of swell proportions. But it's these guys, the Eepy Birds from Buckfield, Maine, that up the ante. Using 101 bottles of Diet Coke, 523 Mentos, and the sort of choreography normally only seen in Vegas, they made the ultimate fizzy fountain. But controversy rages as to why this reaction occurs. And where there's controversy, the Mythbusters can't help but wade in.
So I guess it's up to us to inject a little science into the proceedings.
You mean like, is it something in the soda or is it something in the candy?
Exactly.
Okay.
But first, you know I have to try this out for myself.
Yes, I do.
And try it out you shall. With a scale marked out on the wall to gauge the height of his maiden flight, Adam is ready for launch.
So apparently all I have to do is that. Whoop, and drop them in. You ready? I've never tried this before. Wow! That was like 10 feet.
The 4 Mentos are dropped in, and then, as reliably as Old Faithful, the geyser erupts.
That is cool. I think we're going to have to try that a whole bunch more times.
It's a ton of fun, but the Mythbusters' mission is to find out exactly what's going on inside that bottle.
Hey, look at that!
Well, amid the chaos, it's clear that this foamy fountain has something to do with the cola's fizziness. And to find out more, it's over to our resident fountain of knowledge.
The gas component of this soda is CO2. And we want to know what role it plays in this cascading effect that we see when we drop these candies in. So the one way that I know of to figure this out is to actually remove the gas. We should be able to do that by just agitating the soda until it fills up this balloon. And then once we've removed all of the gas, if we drop the candy in and we don't get any reaction, we'll know that it was because of the gas. Let's see what the candy does now. Not a thing. No CO2, no foam.
So carbonation is the first crucial ingredient on the Cascade checklist. But surely there's more to this Mentos mayhem.
What's up?
Well, we need to determine what else other than CO2 is at play here. So
If anything.
If anything. So this is plain soda water, and all it's got in it other than water is CO2.
Well, and this is the Diet Cola, and it's got the whole bunch of other stuff. So if CO2 is the only factor, these two things should spurt the same height.
Yeah.
All right, let's try them out. Ready? 2, 1.
Well, that's pretty clear.
That's pretty clear. The Diet Cola, there's definitely something more going on than just the content of CO2 in the candy. Because the Diet Cola went like 5 or 6 times as high as the soda water.
So CO2 is not the only culprit in the cola cascade. The plot thickens.
You know what? I think it's time we concentrate on the soda now.
I agree. And, you know, we actually have a couple of questions to answer here. One is whether or not diet soda is actually the best performer. We just have been taking that on faith, but we should test as many sodas as we can get our hands on to really see if that's true. And if it is true, what is it that's in the diet soda that makes it the best?
It's time for a Soda Stream showdown. This bevy of beverages is about to compete in the inaugural Soda Fountain Olympics.
First one up is sugared cola. 3, 2, 1.
With a control of 5 Mentos, regular Coke reaches 1.5 feet. Paltry compared to its diet counterpart.
Oh, that's a nice one, 10 feet.
That was 10 feet. That was nice. Here's soda water. You watching? I call that about 3 inches.
There's a lot of interesting dynamics here that I don't really understand, actually.
No, I don't either. Let's try the diet lemon flavored soda.
So regular soda and diet soda lead to different cascade heights. But with the same amount of gas in each bottle, it's clear that the speed of the reaction is down to the specific ingredients in the Diet Coke. The question now is, what are these ingredients? And now Tori, Carrie, and Grant are going to